What is up, everybody? It is time. This is the Pokemon XD finale, brought to you by Walkthrough Buddy. Alright, let's get right into this final battle with Grandmaster Greevil. The perfect stage has been set. Our final battle is at hand. So even you have come this far. I had no idea that a mere child like you would pursue me this long. Professor Crane, data ROMs, and Lair, you alone derailed every one of our well-laid plans. But perhaps not just you. The news broadcast by Ohms did not help Cypher's cause at all. However, my Shadow Pokemon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. Having come this far, I think you earn the right to know what I have planned. The creation of Shadow Pokemon that permanently resist purification. That was the first step. Next, I plan to create an army of Shadow Pokemon that work independently on my orders alone. When this second step is done, I will take over the world without having to rely on bothersome people. And now... let me introduce you to my fabled servant, the one that should become the central figure in my Shadow Pokemon army. Come forth, XD001! Codename XD001, now freed of all adjustments, I present to you Shadow Lugia. This Lugia is the first of the Shadow Pokemon that cannot be purified. Now let us celebrate the completion of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. Fall prey to Shadow Lugia. Alright guys, we saw him in the beginning. He's on the front of the title cover of the game. Now, one thing I want to know, the reason you will see Shadow Salamence in my party is because of this. That thing packs a punch. Now, I only have 5 Pokemon. I wonder why. I always do this. Don't judge me. But I always just master on Lugia. Keep my just because I want to. I really see no other reason to keep the Master Ball, in all honesty. Anyways, it's obvious snags. And I also do the Master Ball because I don't want to get rid of my, perfect 95% cap rate. Yeah. Anyways, we defeated Grandmaster Greevil. He's like, Lugia. Lugia joins my party. How dare you, child? How dare you snag my Shadow Lugia, my one loyal subject? There's nothing left, but I will personally see to the total destruction of your Pokemon. Fall! Now, the reason I brought Shadow Pokemon is because Grandmaster Greevil has no normal Pokemon. Every single one of his Pokemon is a Shadow. He also contains the 3 legendary birds. Anyone smell movie 2000 here? The only Pokemon I brought with me is Jolteon, so it can paralyze them. Other than that, this is why the battle will take so long. Unless you are able to somehow deal with all 6 of his shadows, I recommend using just use, hold on, I gotta increase the volume. I recommend you use shadows. Anyways, let's get to this. The Jolteon's meant to fall. He's only there to Thunder Wave. Moltres, no Shadow Fire. Shadow Fire is pretty much a move known only by Moltres. It has a chance of burning. So pretty much this is how I always battle the final boss, because it's easier for me than sending out my Pokemon that are always going to be hurt super effectively by his moves. Shadow Panic. Confusing only Jolteon at the moment, but also spreading on to Salamence. Jolteon, good job. You'll be revived soon. He'll be revived during the second step. But anyways, now we have this. Shadow Lugia! As you will notice, you send into battle, its purification meter does not go down. Salamence was hit in confusion. With Lugia, we're going to use Shadow Down. It knows Shadow Blast. It is a move known only by Lugia. It also knows Shadow Storm, Shadow Down, and I think the other one is Shadow Hole, probably. Salamence, Shadow Rush. Lugia, Shadow Blast. Alright, Rhydon is ready to be captured. Oh, watch out. It knows Shadow End. And no matter how much damage Shadow End does, it always halves the health of the Pokemon. It knows Shadow Shed, okay. Ultra Ball, are you ready? Let's keep up your percentage catch rate. Go! One, 2, 3, and Shadow Rhydon has been caught. Another Shadow he has is Shadow Executor, also known Shadow End. Be careful when damaging it. I'd say the only thing good about these ones knowing Shadow End is the fact that their speed is slow. Alright, time to try and capture Shadow Moltres. These are why I brought the Timer Ball. Timer Ball! Go! One. I suspected that. Shadow Blast, Lugia. Final battle, guys. Using all 6 Shadow Pokemon. It's really hard to... I have done it before, but it's really hard to try and snag them all and fight them. Last time I used normal Pokemon, what my strategy was, just wait, just like take one out, capture one, take one out, capture one, then come back and battle them again. But since this is a walkthrough, for the sake of it, I'm trying to capture all of them at once. So let's see. Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Ultra Ball is the Master Ball. Ultra Ball is the Master Ball. Next Shadow is Shadow Tauros. It knows Shadow Rush. Ooh, that didn't do a lot of damage. Oh, here. Oh, good. I actually now that I saw that it has that, I wanted to use that more. Hold on, can I switch now? Alright, still nothing. Alright, then there really is no reason for me to revive Jolteon. Just because Jolteon is my favorite Pokemon in my team, I'm going to revive Jolteon. Alright, Tauros is helping us out by using Shadow Sky to increase the power of our Shadow move, but his as well. And Lugia is still confused. Weird. There we go. Good Executor. One other reason you want to use Shadow Lugia is Shadow Lugia is a defensive Pokemon. It's more defensive than offensive. You know, because it offends everybody. I know this Ultra Ball is going to fail now just because I made that. Just because I said that. Snag Ball. Go! One. I knew it. See, I made a joke and it failed. And we're still confused. What the hell? So he has yet to show his Shadow Articuno yet. Alright, Shadow Executor needs to be caught now. Go, Snag Ball. Go! Come on! One. Ah! Man, who would have thought that the hardest Pokemon for me to snag isn't Moltres, it's the freaking Executor! Oh wow. Haven't seen that in a while because I haven't actually used the Shadow Pokemon battle for a while. You know what's funny? Executor could possibly take itself out with Shadow End because it keeps dealing recoil on itself. So yeah, we need to send out Jolteon, paralyze it, and throw an Ultra Ball at it. Look at Jolteon's little sprite compared to Lugia's. Don't worry, Jolteon. You're my favorite Pokemon. You will never be without help. You know, we'll leave Executor alone right now. Go, Thunder Wave! Shadow Rush on Jolteon, obviously. I'm sorry, Jolteon. Jolteon would never survive in this battle. Go, Swallow! Really? Still? Alright, good. It's paralyzed. It can't move. Come on, Ultra Ball. Catch Executor. One, two, three. Hallelujah. Next we have Articuno. Shadow Articuno has its own signature Shadow move, just like Moltres did. It is Shadow Chill. Shadow Chill has a chance to freeze you. Shadow Fire has a chance to burn you. And Zapdos has Shadow Bolt that has a chance to paralyze you. And Lugia finally snapped out of confusion. This battle is epic, isn't it? Now, what I plan to do with Swallow is just use Shadow Halve to halve everyone's health. Yeah, you know what I think, but it has your health too. I don't care. Lugia has the potential to survive everything. Watch her survive this. See? It only did 16 health. I almost fell backwards when I saw that. I was like, oh, Lugia can take this. Look. You're freaking frozen now? You gotta use a full restore on your sorry behind. No! Defeat Swallow. The reason I'm asking for them to defeat Swallow is because if I send Jolteon out normally, it'll be hurt by the attack before it gets a chance to use Shadow Wave. I mean, Thunder Wave. Yeah. All right. Tauros has actually been out for a while, so we're gonna use a Timer Ball on him. How is this battle, everybody? Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I caught a Tauros. He sends out Shadow Zapdos. Swallow has been taken out, therefore I can safely send in Jolteon, who will hopefully be able to survive long enough to use Thunder Wave on 2 of them. We're going to use Thunder Wave on Articuno first. If Articuno can get paralyzed and not attack, I'll be able to land one on Zapdos too. Oh, okay, I'm good. I trust Jolteon. Oh, Jabba. Shadow Chill on. Yes! Jolteon survives. No risk of critical, no none of that shit. Jolteon's like, yeah, that's right. We're gonna go ahead and try and capture Articuno. Articuno's been on the field for a little while. Here we go. Second legendary bird. Attempt. Molchard only took 2 attempts, caught on the second attempt. No way! No way! Oh my god, my capture rate is so good. Oh wow. This was taking a lot less than I thought because I'm capturing them so easily. Like, seriously, I never expected to catch Articuno on my first try! Come on! Okay. Alright, we're not attacking with Jolteon anymore for the risk of the critical hit. We're going to start sand attacking it. Shadow Blast, Lugia! And also, Lugia never goes into reverse mode. Joe throwing Paralyze. We're going to use another Timer Ball. See how many it takes to capture the final Shadow Zapdos. Ball number 1. Go! One, 2, 3. Oh, no! Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm acting like that. But there is no fucking way I can catch these legendary birds so fast. What the fuck? What the fuck? Executor was harder to capture than that. Sure, he wasn't paralyzed, but still. Yes! All 6 captured, and the hardest ones captured the easiest. Anyways, I won't talk here. Just... Well, actually, you know what? How? A mere child crushed my cherished plan. What? This can't be. You. It's your fault. I won't forgive you. There is no forgiving you. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Cinder Dark Isle with the child still on it. But if I did that, our shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates would be lost as well. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. I've readied a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait! Please wait. You really need to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You'd be ashamed. Ashamed? Clinging to a foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes, for Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon Factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence! Cypher will live forever. If only this child hadn't. Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Cinder Dark Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Stop! Let's put a stop to this, Father. Don't call him Father. Call him the Grandmaster. Father, you lost sight of what is important. You got carried away with this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It isn't possible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won over XD001. We were in the wrong. Silence! 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 Why aren't you showing some spine? We've come so far! Cypher is finished. Father, you yourself should know that more than anyone. Oh... Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did? All of it was a mistake? Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake from our nightmare. Thank you. You'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. Let us meet again, too. The next time we battle, they won't be as mortal enemies. I will look forward to it. I have saved the day! With 2 casualties. Nose Pass and Minette. And them know that they bird, they ain't got nothing on me. How'd they get up there on the roof? Hooray! We beat the game! Woo! And look at that, Gonzap's in the background with Team Snag'em. It's like, we are no longer enemies. Your progress up to now will be saved. Is that okay? Yeah. Actually, at the end of this video, along with the ending screen, I'm going to put a capture rate percentage. I'm actually going to watch every video up to this one and check how many Pokeballs I've thrown, how many of them caught, and how many of them failed, and come up with a percentage at the end of this video. So, I want to thank all of you for watching my walkthrough up to this point. There will be more afterwards. There will be a couple extras, you could call them extras, like extra episode 1, extra episode 2, and la-di-da-da. What I will be doing in the extras is Mount Battle. Mount Battle will be a difficult challenge. It will all be sped up parts. One episode will be set 1, set 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. I will not speed up the final 100 battle though. I do want to make this transparent. When it comes to Mount Battle, I'll also explain this in Mount Battle beginning of that video. In order for you to beat Mount Battle and for it to really actually count, in order to really count, you have to go from 1 to 100 without switching your Pokemon whatsoever. No breaks, no nothing, no switching, no stopping. You gotta go 1 to 100. Yeah, you can save and stop, but you can't like leave Mount Battle and come back. You gotta go from 1 to 100. I also mentioned I will not be doing battle CDs and battle bingo due to the fact that they just take so long and are based solely on based 90% of the time on luck. Well, not 90, but like 20, but still, that's a big percentage considering luck. What was the other thing I want to say? We will, at the end, well actually, I'm actually going to add another, no I'm not, but there's also a Coliseum that opens up at the end called the Ore Coliseum. We will not be doing that. Also, see that right there? That's the Shadow Pokemon that was taken by Meyer B. You cannot obtain Shadow Dragonite unless you have captured all 82 Shadow Pokemon. But anyways, guys, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ore Coliseum I'm not doing because it's actually a competitive arena, and since you know it actually takes a lot of skill to go in there. All the Pokemon are like EV trained, IV bred or something with that. They have like perfect everything, whatever. It's just way too hard. The highest I got up to was the second round at like 8. It was that hard. But anyways, guys, I thank you extremely much. My grats to you, the viewer, for watching my walkthrough. I will see you next time.